Hello, I'm a Mac.
And I'm a PC!
Hey, Steve, what's with the pep rally?
Well, you're selling in record numbers, more popular than ever with students, but what are we gonna do? Fight! You know, you have that built-in eyesight camera and that super stable operating system. You run Microsoft Office so well. Maybe that's why you're the #1 notebook on college campuses.
Max #1!
What?
Max #1!
No, you're supposed to be cheering for me.
PC's #2! PC's #2!
Hi, I'm Cynthia Brown, and I'm here to welcome you to the UBU Network podcast. As always, we want to encourage everyone to make each day a better day. It's been said, you are what you eat. Well, does that same statement apply to the cars we drive? And just how prepared are you for the next natural disaster? Dawn has the answers on news and entertainment right after this.
Around the globe, the people of Boeing are working together to make a difference.
That's why we're here.
Hi, I'm Dawn Whitaker. How far are you willing to go to beat the price at the pump? Will you give up that gas-guzzling SUV or trade in that muscle car you've wanted since you were a kid? Many of us identify who we are by what we drive. But in the real world of soaring gas prices, what's popular or stylish may not be what's practical. And the most practical choices probably won't be featured in your favorite music videos. On the other hand, we work hard. Aren't we entitled to drive what we enjoy? After all, we've earned it. Besides, some of us have a lifestyle that doesn't fit into a subcompact, like a bicycle, maybe more than 2.5 kids. As fuel-efficient vehicles are gaining value and non-fuel-efficient vehicles are losing value, one car that tops the most popular list is the Mini Cooper. It's one of the most fuel-efficient models in the U.S. and holds more than 60% of its value after the first 3 years. Now that's amazing. Be sure to check the show notes for a list of the top 5 vehicles with the highest resale value. And in the meantime, enjoy what you drive. Here's my tech tip for today. No matter where you live across the U.S. or around the world, Mother Nature has a few unexpected tricks up her sleeve. Whether it's earthquakes or hurricanes, we all have to be prepared. Here are a few pieces of technology you'll need in case of an emergency. A telephone, hardwired, not cordless, a manually rechargeable radio, a flashlight, a solar-powered battery charger, and a GPS device. Of course, you'll need more than technology if disaster strikes, so check the show notes for a list of what's in my emergency kit. Until next time, I'm Dawn Whitaker.
Let's listen as Dr. Kyle ponders the question, what are we committed to?
New Jell-O sugar-free dark chocolate pudding. 60 creamy calories of deep chocolate bliss. Jell-O, because every diet needs a little wiggle room.
Hi, I'm Dr. James Kyle. There are many who have written off our nation's youth as disconnected, uninterested, and uncommitted. This pessimistic assessment is easily refuted by the high turnout of young college students to support the candidate of their choice in this year's presidential primaries. But if we were really to look globally, we would recognize that young people, essentially children, are being recruited and manipulated to enlist in battles that they are often too young to understand. Recently, the Afghan ambassador to Washington confided that the Pakistan-based Taliban is recruiting and training both the handicapped and children as young as 4 years old to be suicide bombers. Imagine small children strapping on pounds of C4 explosives and walking into elementary schools or grocery stores to kill and maim as many as possible. Such an act clearly takes commitment, but not all commitment is enlightened, thoughtful, or even voluntary. Recently, a group of grammar school children were intercepted before their plot to murder their teacher could be carried out. Apparently, without the undue influence of adults, these children were ready to kill to get their way. Yet it would be untrue to assume that these children were not influenced by adults, since they are all consumers of America's mass media that distorts values, promotes a self-willed lifestyle that condones whatever it takes to have it your way. When commitment is uninformed, misguided, or distorted by the insanity of a narcissistic culture, then such commitment is more dangerous to our future than merely being uninterested. So if you want to know what really is shaping the commitment of your youth, just spend time listening to their music, or watching music videos on television, or sitting in their classrooms, or better yet, have a conversation with a young person and simply ask them what they think about life. Some of their answers will inspire you. Some will disturb you deeply. But whatever you hear will probably be familiar, as their values are but reflections of the reality we have all created for them. More than likely, they are committed. The question, however, remains, committed to what? The answer will shape all of our futures. I'm Dr. James Kyle.
Hello, Mac.
What's with all of the U's?
Oh, yeah, this is my new backup feature, Time Machine.
Oh.
It automatically makes copies of me every hour. So if I accidentally delete a file, I can always find it. Exactly. Plus, it's part of Leopard, so it comes on every Mac.
I have to say, Mac, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, thanks, PC. Yeah, thanks, PC. Oh, thanks, PC. Thanks, PC. Yeah, thanks, PC.
Okay,
yeah, thanks,
you're
PC.
welcome, all of you. You don't have to go down the whole line.
Thanks so much for joining our podcast today. We hope you've enjoyed it as much as we've enjoyed bringing it to you. Remember, never underestimate your power to change yourself. Until next time, I'm Cynthia Brown.